We're moving to Dallas. Can I take Dallas? Is that all right?
Go for it.
You can certainly take Dallas.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Everybody
phone.
freeze. We got a phone call for Adam because he's so popular.
It's not.
They're calling to say that our picks are better.
We'll edit this out.
I realized I didn't put some of the numbers in from my early teams, and I should have. I forgot to.
Yeah, I didn't have. I wanted to have
My bad.
numbers on Connor Casey, and I didn't. That's weird. Anyways, are we ready to go?
Yep.
All right, we are back. First pick for Dallas, Matt Hedges. Literally, if anybody doesn't have Matt Hedges, they're kicked off. Like, that's just how it is.
Mm-hmm.
Most appearances by a long shot. I think he's got to have something like 70 more appearances than the next guy, and he's still playing. He's been in men's national team, picks out goals from set pieces, good leader, solid center back. Don't even need numbers to back that up. Zach Lloyd, second most appearances and more old school, a little bit of an old school guy here. Played next to Matt Hedges and shored up that back line. Did the double with Dallas in 15-16, and he started 28 games in that season. Has at least 24 appearances every season from 2010 to 2015. He was just the guy that played. It was him and Hedges for so long, and a very solid second choice, and I think he definitely deserves to be on there. I'll go with Fabian Castillo. I think, we talked about him a ton already, but one of the first big-name wingers to make a big move out of MLS, kind of really started the trend of us being a selling league, for lack of a better term. And this guy was dirty, right? We talked about it. He only had 39 and 31, but the way that he played and the flair and the style kind of set the tone for what Dallas was. And my last one is somebody I'm okay with switching out if somebody wants to says it, but I went with El Raton in Blas Perez, one of the Dallas's best strikers and one of the best strikers in CONCACAF at one point for Panama. Dude just put the ball in the back of the net. Third most goals in team history behind two players. One's an ex-Red Bull. The other one is a head coach now. I think he's a head coach now. Anybody guess?
No, can't guess.
All right, so I'll go former NYC head coach.
Gross.
Anybody?
Jason Kreis.
Jason Kreis. Jason Kreis is the leader in Dallas. And then number 2, striker for Red Bull. Nobody thought he was going to be good. Came over from Portland.
What list is this again?
Kenny Cooper. Kenny Cooper, anybody?
Go away.
Both of those guys are in front of him, but he had 42 goals and 108 appearances, threw on 19 assists, brought Dallas this fighting passion, and his celebration was super sick too. Again, I'm open to switching that, but I think Blas Perez is a very solid shout.
Solid. All right, I'll go. Yeah, Matt Hedges, obviously. Don't want to get thrown off the podcast.
Good shout.
I have him on there. Played with them since 2012. I just said actually, I have him down as second all-time appearance leader. I don't remember if you said he was first or second. I think
he's definitely first. Who do you have first?
I think Jason Kreis. First, he's definitely first for the decade, but I think Kreis, I'm not sure. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yep, I will.
But, I think he's 13th all-time in goals for them as a center back, which is pretty crazy. He's 2-time MLS Best 11. He was 2016 Defender of the Year, 3-time All-Star. Really, no argument needs to be made. He should be on here 100%. I'm continuing my trend from last episode where I'm including coaches in here. So I put Oscar Pareja in here, coached them from 2014 to 2018, in which they made the playoffs all but one season and finished first twice. He's first in the Western Conference twice. He won a Supporter Shield with them, and he won a U.S. Open Cup with them. I know we're not including playing time, so playing time with them doesn't count for him. But I think even just as a manager, he was just so good for them. And then now that he's gone, I feel like you kind of see the influence he had because they're just not the same team without him. My next player on the Rushmore is Mauro Diaz. He was
Thank you.
He was one of the best. I'm surprised he put him on here, honestly.
Unbelievable. I was waiting for someone to say it.
He was one of the best playmakers during his time with Dallas. He was a game changer for them from 2013 to 2018. And he was arguably their best player when they won the Supporters Shield. He's 10th all time in goals for them. I couldn't find assist statistics, but I'm assuming he's got to be way up there. He's also a one-time best 11 player. And then my last one, I would also be open to switching him because there's a couple of people I could see going here. And I went with David Ferreira. He led them to an MLS Cup appearance in 2010, and he also collected the MVP award for them that season, which is one of 2 in Dallas history. He had 16 goals and 32 assists for the 4 seasons that he played with them during the decade. 12th all-time in goals, one-time best 11, obviously, as I said, one-time MVP. It was a little tough to pick him over Fabian Castillo and Michael Barrios, but because he won the MVP, that's the reason why I chose him over the other 2.
Fair. Yeah, thank you for saying Mauro Diaz because I was shocked when Andrew left him out. Obviously, I have Mauro Diaz, Fabian Castillo, Matt Hedges, and the 4th one, I have Perez in there as well, Andrew, but I was flip-flopping. Obviously, mine's a little bit more recent, but I wanted to try and sneak in like a Reto Ziegler or a Hollingshead, but I can't really justify that more than some of the people we've already said. So I mean I'm good with anyone taking that 4th spot.
Just my apologies on Mauro Diaz. He only played 128 games, and I'll be honest with you, didn't scroll that far down the list. There are tons of people with a lot more appearances that I was kind of focusing on. I'm like I said, I was open to swapping out Blas Perez, or even Zach Lloyd at this point for Mauro Diaz. I think I definitely missed one there.
Yeah, my 4th one will be Ryan Hollingshead.
Sure.
Screw it. As Andrew knows, I love me some FC Dallas defenders for fantasy.
Great fantasy picks for sure.
Great, always a great fantasy pick.
No, they're only great fantasy picks when you pick them and
Exactly.
I don't. If we both pick them, they'll both flop. Or if I pick them and you don't, they flop. But when you pick them and I don't, triple digits.
It's the same thing with Philadelphia defenders.
Stop. I'm not doing this right now.